Welcome back to the stream. It is our, what I'm deciding to call the primetime portion of our stream. The primetime portion of the stream will be dedicated to series that I feel are a bit more. Have a bit more. I'm trying to find the right word to describe it. Because it's not importance, but just, I guess, relevance to the history of the channel. Hey, Chase. Alright. Well, it's time for Metal Gear Solid 2. Sons of Liberty. You'll love the gameplay mechanics in this. Oh, I'm sure. And by love, I mean hate. So, I hear everybody says that Metal Gear Solid 2 is a good game, but there's always that little asterisk at the end where it's except for some of the gameplay nonsense. Konami Computer Entertainment Japan presents a Hideo Kojima game. David here. Quentin Flynn. Christopher Randall. Lara Cody. Close, but wrong game. I think I'm gonna turn the stream down a little bit. It seems to be a little loud. Could have put it right about here. Echo, what the fuck do you mean by that? Yeah, but what do you mean wrong increment? I think you used the wrong term there. God, this is so loud. Metal Gear Solid 2. Sons of Liberty. Alright, now I'll turn it up to right about here-ish, I want to say. Alright, it was special. Basic actions, previous story. Alright. Oh, you can play this on the Vita. Should I do type 1 or type 2 radar? I don't know what intrusion view means. Blood on. Real-time cutscenes. Captions on. I'm not buying a Vita. I don't hate having money that much. What? Tanker plant? What the fuck is this nonsense? Then I'd be the second person to own a Vita. Nah, you see, I gotta follow Creed's suggestion and go beat someone. I have to find the one person in America who owns a Vita, beat them up and take it. You say play the fucking game. I don't know what I'm doing with this selection. Like, I wanna... What is this? Can someone just give me, like, a heads up as to what this is? Oh, so playing on the tank. Okay, so selecting tanker, you only play the tanker portion of the game. Playing on plant, you only play the plant portion of the game. Alright. We'll do normal. I don't know what intrusion view means, but fuck it. Let's do radar type 2 since that's the default.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
The George Washington Bridge. So I have 10 streams to finish this game, which gives me 30 hours. And I don't feel like this game is 3 times as long as Metal Gear Solid 1. Oh, hey, it's the end. Because it's raining and they're walking with the... with a coat thingy. Oh, where's this boss? This could be the boss. They had a very similar trench coat kind of thingy. February 5th is the last, the 10th stream I have from now is February 5th. I know I said the end. I'm not sure if it's the end or boss. I couldn't remember which one had the neat coat thingy. Oh shit, now he's invisible. Oh, I was thinking of the sorrow, not the end. I was thinking of the sorrow because of the rain. I was thinking of the end. The end sounds more like what the sorrow is all about. Also, I should probably be appreciating this actually badass cutscene more. I can't believe Snake just killed himself by jumping off the George Washington Bridge. Oh no, it's okay, he has a cable now? Oh, I guess that's my optic camouflage breaking.
Our boy is right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
You know, I bet the animators of those helicopter blades are really glad that if you stare at helicopter blades long enough, your eyes start to sync up with them, so the movement gets all blurred. So it makes it a lot easier to render like the blade spinning animation. Oh.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear.
Holy
Snake.
shit, their mouths
Kept you
move.
waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
Did they get a different
Private
voice
sector's not
actor
so
for
bad,
Otacon?
is it? Privacy guaranteed.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? But give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
So this is like Iron Man 1.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe.
Thanks for that exposition, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What? Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. It's their game. Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS-74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamarov chopper, right? Killer whale.
Oh, a whale. Interesting.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time.
Aw.
Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
I don't want to stop. Oh, I can. Oh. L2. Hang on, let's. Oh, I can't. Can I... Oh, whoa! Okay, no, can't. How do I get over to that? Oh!
Freeze.
I don't know how long he's gonna stay out, so I'm gone. I suddenly realized that I wasn't playing Metal Gear Solid 1 again.
Freeze.
Hello?
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
Alright. I do need to learn how to Okay, can't go up that way. Oh.
Who's there?
Got him. Oh. Wait, shouldn't I be going up first?
Raven.
Oh. Oh, get USP first. Eyewire? And that's a muscly man. Wait, how long do these guys stay knocked out?
There's somebody. It's the enemy. I need help.
I did.
Snake, are you okay? Snake! Snake!
Oh, I don't need to use the Japanese confirm select buttons. Okay. I don't know how to do that, Matt. Hang on before I head out. Alright, can't open that door. It's circle is the melee button. But good to know. Whoops. Well, there goes non-lethal. It wouldn't. I press. Whatever. I try listening and then it just doesn't work.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Backup unit, don't go and check that out. Okay, so press and hold square probably when my gun isn't equipped. Nope, okay, that's still stuck.
Who's there?
Who's that?
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
What's going on? Respond.
Is there somebody there?
Who is that?
It's the enemy. I need help.
Fuck!
On the stairs.
Just fucking shoot me. I'm still a little lost as to how to get to the bridge, but I'm hoping when I respawn I'll be able to figure it out.
Snake! Snake!
I was going up the stairs previously. Did you not see me when I was up the stairs and there wasn't any place to go?
Freeze.
Alright. Alrighty. Wow. Oh, I guess I missed the call. What did I get? A ration, maybe? I didn't think it was bullets. I didn't see anything.
Who is that?
Fuck, don't get up.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Fuck, God. Tired of people calling my house while I'm streaming. Oh, what are you calling for?
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Alright, good.
Snake, what's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Okay, where is this guy gonna go? Whoa! Like if I hug this wall. No, it's just my reflection.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Oh great, more of them show up.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
No, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal... Huh?
I like to think I'm making the cutscene more immersive.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete.
Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Did she have a gun in her knife?
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Boss fight? What the fuck?
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
What the fuck?
Take this! Take this! Take this!
That was a grenade.
Take!
Boom, headshot. First boss fight. Didn't even die once. Lights out. I probably could be earning a lot of trophies this run too, because I've never played Metal Gear Solid 2. Like, at all. Do you think pumping her full of tranquilizers is gonna have an adverse effect on her kid?
cipher. Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
So,
Yeah,
so
the Gru
Kyra,
Colonel.
what you're saying is
He's
we
the one
need
Ocelot
to
was supposed to meet
inject
up with after Shadow Moses.
pregnant women
They're
with a
after Metal
shit ton of
Gear.
tranquilizers, and
Everything's
all of their
changed.
kids will be
This
geniuses.
is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Was there a Gerlukovich in 3? I want to say that last name sounds familiar, but I can't be certain. Oh. So it was worth coming up here. Oh, the rain started again. Sergei Gerlukovich was in 1. Yeah, but I thought there was another Gerlukovich that was in 3. Yeah, he was the one that Ocelot was going to sell Metal Gear to, I think, right?
Who's that? Enemy sight.
I thought I could be clever, but it was in fact the enemy who was clever.
Snake, respond! Snake? Snake!
Ooh, all right.
Who's there?
Exactly as I planned. I was kind of hoping, though, that I would hold him up when I did that. Alright. So, honestly, I'm starting to get the hang of this more now. Oh, fuck, that's right, I gotta go to the other side.
There's somebody there.
No, there's not. Oh, thank God for the PlayStation 2. Ooh. Just what I wanted him to drop. I also like how it's super blocky and stuff, like how the PlayStation 1 rendered Raven. I'm actually the greatest. All right. Sniped. Okay, so that was actually a lot more badass to me than it was to you guys. Because I actually couldn't see that guy on my screen. I could see his light, but I couldn't actually see him. Oh! Holy shit.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side. It's the enemy. I need help.
God damn it! I thought he was coming this way. Fucking kill me, man. Oh, okay, and there's more C4 over there. Good to know.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Mooch. Wait.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives.
So this is what they were talking about.
Looks like it. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Alright, so I should ignore this way. Also, anything in here? Okay. There's a back part of the poster. Oh my god, they're still knocked out. Kojima isn't heartless after all. There's gotta be another way in. I'm just not seeing it. Oh. Wait, what do you mean? Down the way that soldier is? I'm not sure if I follow you, Matt. This way?
Freeze. No!
Who's there?
No, wait, this is back where I was before. You want to run that one by me
Snake,
again?
Respond! Snake! Snake!
Alright. No, not the camera. Those are the explosives. Alright. Red blinking lights are bad. Green blinking lights are good.
Snake!
No
Respond.
idea where the second
Snake!
green blinking light is.
Snake!
It's not this, because this is more explosives, because it's got the red blinking light. You mean that? The part that's more explosives. Control units on the right side. You can allow them to press for the second. Okay. Isn't it this right here? Wait, was that it? So the thing I was shooting. What the fuck? Oh, so before I murder someone again by accident.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Stop giving me USP bullets.
We have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck.
The Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit, with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir. Who goes there?
Okay. Come on. No.
Aim for the light.
This is going horribly, but come on, get up. Fuck! Oh no, Snake, behind you.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Hideo Kojima is now Quentin Tarantino.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Hey, is Burger Pants still here? We should probably get Burger Pants' opinion on this game's version of Ocelot.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed.
How do you know that?
I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal
I think if we
Gear is, of course,
take a
another Metal
picture
Gear.
of this.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order.
I was about to say, I think if you took a picture of the screen there, you get like one of those ghosts that are hidden throughout the game.
The strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those...
Right. That's not the route to take.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for metal gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that
Oh,
will
hatch on the
accomplish
floor,
this.
you said?
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There's a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player.
Oh, you have to be standing in the exact right place for it to trigger.
The enemy
All
is
right.
sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project, but I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter. It is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious, unlike the Army's Rex, which can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline.
Yeah, it's really useful in Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Forget about it.
To move on, George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover cost of his influence in the political scene. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory.
This is actually pretty stressful.
The possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely.
Come on.
If this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity, a specific interest within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. We will bear that in mind.
Got 2.5 minutes here, come on. I can make time limits work, but...
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NPT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence. The human race is about to slide back into the...
You actually scared the shit out of me right there with that alert.
We cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Snake, you wanna... Okay, thank you, Snake.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The brain drain of nuclear specialists in the trade and weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. Once in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine, this Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace.
Freeze.
This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system. The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again, but Ray is the first to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion, the Marine Corps will lead the way
fuck,
to
how was
a
that
new
time?
age of military tactics. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. I'm on a roll here. Let's go on a little bit longer. There was no technological solution, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning. President Sears forced the NMB proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... This is great! The Marines lettering shows up really well. Okay, what am I seeing now? You already took a good one of the side lettering. And the next one is...
Okay. Okay, this works. That's a great front view. Could definitely use this left shot.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
How much would have bet Otacon had that all made up and he was just looking for an excuse to use it?
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Man, look at all the new polygons he got. Spaghetti cinema.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Ooh.
Gerlukovich.
Oh.
Nobody move. Understood?
Why are we still broadcasting this?
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. No one has to die needlessly.
But I will murder all of you.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Gurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
I guess Ocelot's Reaper now?
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
clearly the best plot point.
It's been a while, brother.
Oh, yes.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Isn't this your favorite part of the game, Burger Pants?
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
At least they pieced it together really good. We don't have to go through the whole, why is he acting like this? Everyone just immediately grasps that because Ocelot has Liquid's arm, Liquid is somehow mind-controlling Ocelot.
What it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
All these weebs really need is a sword. If you just took a ninja sword to this thing, you could cut through it like butter.
Otacon, we have a problem.
Get a load of that butt. all I can think is like 16 years ago, people getting ready for this huge fight with Metal Gear Ray, and then it just doesn't happen.
Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
I don't know. Should we save, guys? Maybe not. We're only 2 hours into the fucking game. And we've yet to save, so... Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products will go together.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The Big Shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the Big Shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the Big Shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the Big Shell under complete control.
This is just Outer Heaven. Or Outer Haven.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA.
This is straight up Big Boss's base in Metal Gear Solid 5, just in New York. Yo, this is Arsenal.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages.
Haven't done that.
2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as Smart Skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
get in the water and jump out real quick? 1 second. Oh, those are the, okay. I just saw the,
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They've become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
but so, like, we beat Tanker, and we beat the first boss. Oh.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy
Hey Cairo,
positions
isn't this
are
your favorite
projected
character?
onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Maybe I don't feel like being nice to you. Someone type !Cairo into the chat. I'm just checking to see if there's any items lying around.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
I use the same equipment on my top. Did you break your suit? Tell me you broke your fancy suit. Oh. What should we... Okay, what's our code name, guys? We got to get a name. We got to get a word and then an animal. What's our code name? Okay, Chase wins for unoriginality. Next. Hairless Badger. Wow. Chase gets timed out. Venom Whale. Vorpal Viper. Squeaky. Hey, I haven't had a voice crack this whole stream. Thank you very much. Venom Owl. Okay, so I think we could agree that Venom is the first word. Okay. Jeb. Venom Iguana. I could go Venom Iguana or Venom Owl, because those were two rankings I think I've gotten before. I could go Venom Whale. Could go Venom Viper. That'd be pretty funny. I think I'll go Whale. My birthday is April 18th. USA. USA. Oh, shit. You're right. We gotta go elephant because that's what we got in Metal Gear Solid 1. Okay, should we go USA or Uzbekistan? Venut. I don't even know what that is. Vatican City, Venezuela, Vietnam, Yemen, Yugoslavia. That country doesn't exist anymore. Zambia, Zimbabwe, Afghanistan, Albania, Algeria, Andorra, Angola, Antigua and Barbuda, Argentina, Armenia. Oh, they do have Azerbaijan. You don't always see that one. Latvia. Or Czech. Go Czech. Oh wait, what was that one? Barbados, Bangladesh, Belarus, Belgium, Belize. Oh my god, there's so... Bosnia and Herzegovina. So they have Bosnia and Herzegovina and Yugoslavia? That's interesting. Canada, Cape Verde, Central African Republic. Holy shit, there's so many. Oh, they don't have Czechoslovakia. They don't have the Czech Republic. Or Chechnya. I don't think they have Chechnya. Oh, we could go from Djibouti. Should we be from Djibouti? Could be from Dominica, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Equatorial Guinea. Don't even know what this one is. Fucking Djibouti. Fiji. I've always had an obsession with Fiji. You could ask my parents about that one. Gabon, Gambia, Georgia, Germany, Ghana, Greece. Haiti, in honor of our president announcing his hatred for other countries. Honduras, Hungary, Iceland, India. We changed it to Elephant Chase because that's what I got in Oh, there's Japan and then there's Japanese lettering Japan. Kenya, Kiribati, Kuwait, Kazakhstan, Laos, Latvia, Lebanon, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg. We could go Luxembourg and be in charge of all of the world's diamonds. Madagascar, Malawi, Malaysia, Maldives, Mali, Malta, Marshall Islands. Oh my god. Myanmar, we could be from North Korea. Nepal, Netherlands, Nigeria, Norway, Oman. Oh my god, there's so many countries. Now, question. I have to ask, as we've gone through almost all of these now, does it actually... Oh, Seychelles. Does it actually matter where we're from? Lamau, North Korea it is. Go North Korea. Okay. I'm gonna put it up to a vote in the chat. There's two options we have. We either go North Korea or we go Djibouti. You guys get to decide from those two. Okay, so we've got North Korea, North Korea. North Korea, North Korea. Okay, so we've got 4 North Koreas to 1 Djibouti be poppin'. And I have to say Djibouti be poppin' is worth at least 3 votes. But unless Burger Pants comes in and ties it, I think we're gonna end up being the next Kim Jong-un. Hearing North Korea going once, North Korea going twice. Oh, okay, so it's half and half. All right. Okay, hang on. Let me get a coin flip. Coin flip. All right. If it's heads, we get Djibouti. If it's tails, we get North Korea. All right, Google. Heads, we get... What did I say was heads? I think I said head was North Korea. All right, we're going North Korea, unfortunately. It was close. Everybody's vote counts, but in the end, nobody gets what they want. Oh, heads was the... Fuck it. We ended up getting another... Oh. We ended up getting another vote for it anyway.
Work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape
We ended up getting another
represents their
vote for
field
North
of vision.
Korea, so it's fine.
Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough.
Ew, girl.
You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
There's a whole theory
If there's a
about how
crucial
Twin Snakes
tactical
is just me
detail
going
that
through
case
it in
taught us,
VR.
It was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Now
Oh,
kiss.
well. I'll keep trying
Wah,
until
wah,
I hear
wah.
the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Who's that? Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
We did it! But anyway, I was saying, so we beat the first boss, and we beat the tanker, so we're already like a third of the way through the game.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
No way, Solid Snake died on that oil tanker.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Find a nerd.
Got it.
Nope, nope. Get up there. Get M9 first. What are you doing over here, birds?
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it.
Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up.
You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
You sound weird.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
There's secretly a PlayStation controller in Raiden's head. Wow, we actually have a lot of people here today. That's actually pretty cool. See anybody?
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Hmm?
There's somebody there.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Right, Strut B. That's, that one, I think. All right. So... Oh, I forgot you were here. I fucking hate you so much, Raiden.
It's the enemy! I need help! It's the enemy! I need help!
Communications with the roof of Strata have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Encounter.
Oh, I'm bad. Alright. Damn it! I was so close. I'm probably about to die. I don't even really care. Oh wait, that door's open now.
Over there!
This door's open now. Hey, we got some chaff. Okay. Matt, you act like this isn't normal for me, though. Like, it's incredibly normal for me to be terrible at Metal Gear games the first few levels. I'm just gonna let it happen. Oh, I should have unequipped my fucking ration if I wanted them to kill me.
Raiden, what's wrong?
Mission failed.
Raiden!
I'm so terrible. Oh, hey, there's a cutscene. Alright, it's okay. I actually wanted something like that to happen because as soon as we're done with this cutscene, we're gonna end the stream.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Alright. Well, first things first, we're gonna do that.
What's up, Jack?
We're going to save, and then we're going to end the stream for tonight. Alright.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Alright, so thanks everybody for turning out tonight. This was a blast, actually getting into Metal Gear Solid 2. I actually have the least amount of experience with this game. Like, I had watched Let's Plays of 1 and 3 before I played through them. I had seen enough of 5 that I knew what I was getting into. And 4 I've watched extensive amount of coverage on. But 2 I know like almost nothing about. So 2 is going to be exceptionally brutal. We will be back tomorrow morning playing Persona 5. We're going to be doing, our day streams for a while. Metal Gear will be continuing Wednesday night. Wednesday 8 to 11 my time. So, from 3 hours ago till now on Wednesday. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll be continuing Persona 5 during the day. Starting on Friday, we will be doing Persona 5 and the new Digimon Cyber Sleuth game during the day. Yep, if you want to join our Discord, there's our Discord link. That way you know every time we go live. But yeah, I'm excited. So we're going to play through Metal Gear Solid 2. Once we beat 2, I'm not going to jump directly into 4 because there's a shorter game that's coming out that I want to put on at night before we get to 4. But once that game is done, we'll go right into Metal Gear Solid 4. So, we're getting close to wrapping up the Metal Gear series. So, I'm actually kind of excited. And then we can move... Oh, fuck me. And then we can move back onto the Kingdom Hearts series. Oh. Because we still have to go through Birth by Sleep. We still have to go through Dream Drop. I have to decide if I really want to off myself and play Chain. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thanks everybody for turning out tonight. I hope you had fun. Feel free to drop a follow if you want to get alerts whenever I go live. But until then, see you next time.